Welcome to the town of Leonardtown's virtual Thanksgiving show, Giving Thanks. On today's show, you'll learn recipes and decorating ideas for your holiday meals, as well as enjoy inspirational stories and performances from local artists. Our show takes place at the beautiful Fenwick Inn right here in downtown Leonardtown on Fenwick Street. Let's meet the owners. Welcome to the Fenwick Inn and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
We have a lot of our local businesses and restaurants making their special dishes for you today, so enjoy.
The Fenwick Inn is a wedding and events venue that offers traditional as well as contemporary decor options to suit your special occasion needs. Local florists help contribute to the setting for today's events. Let's meet some of our designers.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Priscilla Wentworth Leach, and I own Anchored Roots Farm. We're a farm located here in St. Mary's County, and we grow over 60 varieties of fresh local flowers, as well as foliage and some dried goods as well. Today I'm going to talk to you about making an arrangement for your Thanksgiving table. So we wanted to show you how to make a fresh centerpiece for your Thanksgiving table. So whether you're having family or friends over, gathering around a table, one thing to keep in mind when you're creating a fresh centerpiece is the size of your vase. You'll want something about 2 to 4 inches off the ground and no taller, because while you're sitting at Thanksgiving dinner, you're going to want to be able to speak over your arrangement. And so what we're going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about things that you can get from your yard or maybe a loved one's yard that you can clip yourself into a bucket, have some fun, go out with your family on a really nice day before Thanksgiving, and get some foliage and some flowers to make your own Thanksgiving centerpiece. But of course, you can always come to us or another business here in town for your Thanksgiving centerpiece as well. So when you're looking out in your yard for some items that you might want to put into your Thanksgiving centerpiece, you're going to look and see not so much what's blooming anymore this time of year, but what is actually dying off and dead. You're going to be looking for textured pieces and some browns and things like dried hydrangea. A lot of people have hydrangea in their yard. There's hydrangea here actually, and as the hydrangeas die off over the summer, they create these really beautiful, nice textured pieces that you can pop into your arrangement. And so that's the very first thing you're going to want to do. You're not looking for flowers right off the bat. Actually, 90% of your arrangement is going to be greens and dried foliage. Some of the greens that we have in here that you might be looking for are things like crepe myrtle greens. They have some nice beautiful berry pods. Some Russian olive is another one that looks a lot like eucalyptus. It has nice silvery beautiful leaves that you can put in there as well. And then a lot of your dried grasses. So go out and find some different pieces that will add texture, some fun grasses. This is millet here. Also millet or cattails are a lot of fun. Here is a dried grass. And then things like curly willow branches add a lot of texture and variety to your arrangement. So I guarantee you that if you go out into your gardens, go out into a family or neighbors, get your kids and go out for the day, enjoy the sunshine, that you'll find things that will work perfectly for your Thanksgiving arrangements. And then when it comes to the flowers, you may contact a local flower farm in the area. Or maybe go to the grocery store and just pick out a few items that might work for your centerpieces. So we're really just talking about 5 filler type flowers. So here is a specialty cut mum that we grow, and that would be sort of your fillers and your thrillers, and you would need about 5 of those to place in. And then your focal flowers, so something like a dahlia this time of year, or even a rose, like you see here, would be a great focal flower. And for those, you really only need 1 or 2 flowers to sort of bring the arrangement together. You're not looking to stuff a whole bunch of focal flowers together. You're really looking to accent 2 to 3 focal flowers with lots of foliage and greenery, which is just beautiful and abundant this time of year. And what I love about just going out into the garden and finding things that are in season right now is that you're sort of time stamping your occasion. You're sort of saying, let's bring fall inside to celebrate our Thanksgiving feast around the table. And so it's sort of a special moment. Other things that you can use are things that smell good, like this Sweet Annie here is a very fun, nice filler to use, as well as corn stalks. So the top of the corn, before it's harvested, this comes out, and this looks beautiful sitting atop your arrangement there. So lots and lots of fun things that you can use that are in season right now. But again, if you would like to, you can order your Thanksgiving centerpiece from us, from another flower farm in the area, or there's lots of local florists that will be waiting to make your arrangements for you for Thanksgiving. Thank you to the town of Leonardtown and to the Fenwick Inn here for inviting us on today, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
My name is Mary Bell, and this is Town Florist. Town Florist has been here for 62 years, and I'm a manager here. We're located on Fenwick Street, 41600 in Leonardtown. As a little girl, my grandmother, she raised flowers, and I just took to it, and I've always loved doing things with flowers, and I've been here 17 years, and I love my job. I love dealing with the people that come in. I love personalizing things to make something special for your family. But in the time of need, when someone needs a little bit of something that you can do for them at their loved ones, something, the last thing you could give to them is a beautiful arrangement, or a casket spray, or a standing piece, or your dozen roses, or any of our floral pieces. Please come see us for your next special occasion. We're here to offer any kind of help that we can for you.
So when you're planning a gathering for yourself at home, first just find out how many guests you're having and figure out how you would like your setting to be. If it's a small 4 people or a large 12 to 20 people. Then you just kind of then start to layer your tables. Get your seating. Do you need 1 table? Do you need 2 tables?
You want a nice flow.
Yeah, you do want a nice flow. When you are working with 1 table, you always want a focal point. So either it be a candle, a bowl, a cake plate is great at this time of year.
For a riser.
Anything that has like height to it. Again, you can put greens on it, put a pumpkin on it. Then once you get your focal point, then you place your plates. Or if you don't want to do a tablecloth, or you want to do a runner, your plates will go in front of each chair. Then you look at your napkins. Then you look at your silverware. Then what types of wine, or if you are going to be serving alcohol, do you want a water glass? Do you want a little rosé glass? So those things will kind of just help you put your table all together.
I'm Sergeant David Alexander from St. Mary's County Sheriff's Office Cops Unit. I am in charge of the Lexington Park and the Leonardtown Cops Unit. This is Corporal Christy Nelson, who is the Leonardtown officer. Today we are conducting a food drive here in Leonardtown for the food pantries, local food pantries in St. Mary's County. Today's donations will go to First Saints Church in Leonardtown. We are having a second event on the 21st of November in Lexington Park, also for local food pantries. The donated items go to different civic organizations within the community. We then distribute the donated foods and other items to families in need within our community. We're hoping that we get a good turnout, especially with the holiday seasons coming up, that we can assist families who are deserving throughout the community and feeding their families and having a nice holiday season. These programs go on throughout the year, so We do it specifically toward the holidays, but they need donations all year round to assist in the community throughout St. Mary's County. If people are interested in donating throughout the year or whenever they want to, they can reach out to either myself or Corporal Nelson, and we'll lead them in the right direction of the easiest place for them to drop donated items off.
You can reach us by email at the COPS unit, COPS unit, at stmarysmd.com. One of the members will respond and tell you your closest drop-off location. You can also reach out to myself through the town of Leonardtown's social media pages, and we'll direct you where to go. The St. Mary's County Sheriff's Office also participates in the Shop with the Cop program, where we take children and from St. Mary's County out to the local Walmart, and they get presents for Christmas for them and their families. We participate in the Back to School Shop with the Cop program. We also, the COPS unit adopts families for Christmas, where we bring food and or presents. We also have the homeless outreach programs in the county, where we partner with the Department of Social Services. And as Sergeant Alexander stated, they need donations year round.
We wish to thank the town of Leonardtown for sponsoring this event today and their involvement, also Corporal Nelson's involvement. I'd also like to thank the civilian station clerks who volunteered this year to help us. We really look forward to a good turnout on the 21st at the Lexington Park food drive that we're planning in St. Mary's Square. We'd like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and a happy holiday.
from Antoinette's Garden in downtown Leonardtown. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I'm really excited about this. This is amazing. So what did you bring to the dinner today?
Alright, so this is our charcuterie board. It's made up of 3 meats, 3 cheeses, as well as some fruits and olives. It pairs really, really well with wines. So the saltiness of it actually kind of brings out the sweetness in the wine.
So I understand you also offer some other things. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, we also offer coffee in the mornings. We have the pour-over coffee brew method, and we also do the cold brew coffee method, make iced coffee. And then we have a breakfast board, which consists of bread, duck, white Colby cheese, a deviled egg, and then a spread of the day, which changes. And then you make like 4 mini sandwiches from them. And then we have a breakfast parfait bowl as well. There's yogurt, granola, strawberries, and blueberries.
That's amazing. So you're open what days during the week?
We're open 7 days a week from 8 o'clock to typically on the weekends 9 o'clock. Or the weekdays, sorry, 9 o'clock, and then the weekends closer to 11.
Okay, so you're open, and I noticed that sometimes you do some outdoor entertainment as well. A little bit of everything.
Yes, so we try to have bands at least once a week. It changes up though, so if you change the post to our Facebook page, everything will be on there.
Terrific. So they're going to find you where in Leonardtown?
We're right on the square in between Sweet Bay and Craft Store.
That's terrific. All right. Well, thanks you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Can't wait to dig into this. Thank you. I'm with Ray LaRue, co-owner of the Bruder Garden Beer Garden. Ray, thanks for being here. So we are here getting ready to enjoy an amazing dinner of all kinds of yummy things, and this looks amazing. Tell me what you brought here today.
So this is one of our favorites at Bruder Garden. It's our oysters Rockefeller. We start off with the oyster, which is locally farmed from Moonstruck oysters. And then we have 3 different types of cheeses that we have with obviously spinach and various other herbs and spices.
Well, it smells amazing. This is terrific. So I know that you have oysters Rockefeller, but tell me about a couple other things you have on your menu.
So Bruder Garden has a light fare menu. We try to rotate it seasonally, meaning that because we're getting into the colder months, we'll probably end up offering some soups, some items that are going to warm people's bellies, and then when we transition back into the warmer months, we'll probably offer some lighter fare salads. Yes, light fare menu. We offer we have 16 taps, the majority of which are our local breweries. We try to stay as local as possible. Brett and Day Brewing, honestly, I say this all the time, that they are as local as we get in Centerpiece County, so we're happy to carry them. And we also offer signature cocktails, wine, and seasonal other various types of seasonal cocktails.
Now I know that last time I was in there, I saw some warm cocktails. So you've added a couple things to the menu,
Yes.
really warm as well.
Yes, we have added basically Bruder Garden Swiss on, I believe it is, it's called Mad Balls. So it's essentially our warm cider with a shot of Fireball.
A Fireball. Oh, that'll warm your bones.
And the other one is our bruschetta. It's essentially like a coffee, mocha, warm cocktail to enjoy during the winter months.
I am so excited. If you have not tried them, you got to try them. So Bruder Garden is located on the side of Shepherd's Oldfield Market in Leonardtown, just about a block and a half off the square. And Rafe, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll see you next time. I'm here today with the owner of Old Town Pub, John McDonald. Hi, John. Thanks for being here.
How are you?
I'm great. Wonderful, because we are down here in Leonardtown at the Fenwick Inn, and it's amazing here. If you haven't stopped in and checked out everything they have to offer here as a rental space, you're absolutely going to love this. But today we're here to talk about wings in addition. So, John, these are some of your famous Southern Maryland, well-known all over the place
Yes.
wings. So tell me about what we have today that we're bringing to our Leonardtown holiday dinner.
These are our 2 biggest selling brands of wings. You have the black and gold wing and the Old Bay wing. Of course, Old Bay is very popular in St. Mary's County, and then the black and gold is a flavor we came up with, and it has actually become our most popular wing.
Well, I'll tell you, it is actually my favorite. The Old Bay, of course, is a very close second, but they're definitely the winners in my book. So you have some other flavors as well.
Yes, we have 13 flavors of wings. You can get them bone-in or boneless. and we even do a chicken sandwich where you can get our wing sauces on them. Wings are just synonymous with bars anyway, and for us they're just taken off, and it's by far our biggest selling item.
That's amazing. So when we're thinking about holidays and our get-togethers and this sort of thing, these of course are just some of the best kind of go-to quick and easy sort of things, but we're not always able to sort of make them on our own, right?
Right.
You don't want me to do this. So they can of course come get them from you.
Yes, of course we have gift cards which people give for the holidays, and people can come order whatever they like with the gift card. A lot of times people try to do wings at home and they cook them in the oven, and honestly they're probably okay, but there's nothing better than a deep fried wing. And we pretty much figured it out, and everybody in the county just loves Old Town Pub.
So Old Town Pub, not just wings, what else do you have?
Oh, we have pizza, we have burgers, we have many appetizers, and of course extensive drink menu, wines, beers, 14 taps. So
lots to choose from.
Something for everybody. Yes,
Terrific.
something for everybody.
Okay, tell us a little bit about where you're located.
Okay, we are at 22785 Washington Street, which is just past St. Aloysius Church on the right. It's the old Hardee's and Roy Rogers building for those who have been here a long time, like we have.
Yes.
And we are open every day of the week. We open at noon on Saturday and Sunday. We open at 3 Monday through Thursday, and at 2 on Friday.
Terrific. All right. John, thanks for bringing the wings. I can't wait to try them. If you've never tried these wings, you got to stop in. John McDonald, Old Town Pub, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Dawn. Appreciate it.
See you next time.
Steve Walker, I'm the Director of Emergency Services for St. Mary's County. That involves quite a lot of different functions. One of the primary functions is our 911 center. We all know 911, we call that when we have an emergency. But what does it really do? We serve the police, we serve the fire, we serve EMS. But one thing my staff likes to hear me say over and over is, we serve that person that's on the other end of the line. When you're laying in the kitchen floor and you just had an accident, or you've been robbed and you call 911, our people are here to answer that. And they do it very well. Brittany here, she answered a call that she's going to talk about in a few minutes. When you think about a 911 operator, every single call that they answer is potentially a life-saving call that they're going to take action to impact someone's life. That's it. So I'm going to let Brittany talk about this now.
So I'm Brittany Johnson. I answered a phone for a couple that had a baby on the way. They were very close to delivery. Mom was very close to delivery. Dad did a fantastic job, and Mom did it as well. It was very nerve-wracking for everybody involved, but I think that they did a great job keeping their cool. They delivered a very healthy little girl, and I'm very happy to have been able to help them with that. So our emergency protocols that we follow have step-by-steps of what we do for emergency situations of all kinds that come in. When it comes to deliveries, we walk them through everything that they need to get for a delivery, everything that they need to do, and what they're going to need to be prepared to happen. We have many different ways. If something goes wrong, to be able to help them. If everything goes right, we have ways to help them. We just try and make sure that it's the easiest and most fluid way for them to be able to deliver as best as they can. Our protocol system is very well at doing that, and it helps us get through the ways that we need to be able to get through. This is my first baby on 911. This is my second delivery in the emergency services field. It was very different than my first physical delivery, but it was very interesting to hear it over the phone in a different perspective of being able to help this family in a different way than what I'm used to out in the field. In emergency services, we use our ears. It's very different from being out in the field and listening in the phones. We have to listen to everything going on, and it helps us a lot when we have an outside perspective of it, of being able to see everything from the outside when we do answer phones. From a family of first responders, my mom's a retired trooper, so being able to follow in that and do what she does and help her, she started in 911. So it's very awesome to be able to follow that with her and be able to do the things that my mom has done in the past. It was awesome to be able to help deliver this little girl, and I'm really proud that I got to be able to do that so early in my career.
So Brittany, what she did today, something that we have had happen a number of times. We've had some where, they were a little bit darker, where people were, babies were in trouble, and our dispatchers were able to talk them through it. But again, this is a pretty standard thing that occurs. Doesn't happen every week, doesn't happen every month, but it does happen. That's what 911 here is for, is here for. Brittany did an outstanding job. She's an outstanding dispatcher. We are very, very lucky to have her. And yes, I remember her mom, and her mom was an excellent trooper. So, again, we're very fortunate. 911 is here for all of us. And I say us because all of us in the community all depend on it. Again, it's critical. We are here 100% to serve that person on the other end of the line. If you need us, call us. We are going to be here for you. We're going to put somebody in touch with you that will help you.
I'm with Alyssa from Southern Maryland Vegan. Alyssa, thanks for joining me today. So we're here getting ready to enjoy this amazing dinner, and this looks superb. Tell me what you brought here today.
This is a pesto gnocchi with a roasted butternut squash, and all gets together topped with a toasted sesame Parmesan cheese. And so there's no actual dairy in it, but it is sesame seeds and nutritional yeast and garlic powder and just a nice topping that mixes well with the pesto. And so everything is just perfect for a Thanksgiving holiday meal. Anytime.
That's amazing. So is this a warm dish or a cold dish?
This is a warm dish.
It's a warm, so it's going to be baked?
Yes.
Okay, terrific. So tell me a little bit, I want to ask you a little bit about Southern Maryland Vegan. You helped to organize some things here for the vegan community. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's correct. I organized the Southern Maryland Vegan Restaurant Week, and that's actually occurring this week, November 1st through the 8th, and this is the second annual one, and it covers St. Mary's and Cauliflower counties. And obviously it's a little different this year due to COVID, but we really just felt it was important to really showcase the local businesses and give them as much extra business as possible, because vegans are customers too, and we want to support you.
Well, thank you for doing that, because I know that especially with everything that's been going on, the restaurants really just, we're welcoming everybody back and making sure that we can keep those people going as well. So how do we reach you? Facebook or?
Facebook is probably best to check everything out and the different things that we're doing in the area, and that's Southern Maryland Vegan Events. Southern Maryland Vegan Events is the Gmail address, Gmail, and then Southern Maryland Vegan Restaurant Week is Facebook and Instagram.
Terrific. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Can't wait to dig into this. All right. And we'll see you next time. I'm here today speaking with Kathy Pierce and Jen Howe from Roots Fitness. Thanks for joining me today, and thanks for being here today at our amazing, dinner for all of our Leonardtown restaurant owners gathering together today to celebrate and be thankful. So tell me a little bit about the dish that you prepared today.
We made a vegan smashed cauliflower with roasted garlic and brown butter sage. It doesn't have to be vegan, but we prepared it vegan with vegan butter and non-dairy milk.
So it's all cauliflower.
All cauliflower.
That's amazing. I thought those were mashed potatoes.
It looks just like
They
it.
look like it.
Tastes just like
I
it.
cannot wait to dig into that.
Yeah,
Terrific.
It's delicious, super easy, great alternative if you're, a vegan or you're not eating carbohydrates. I love mashed potatoes, but this is amazing.
And the health factor as well, of course, right? So it's going to be higher up on the health factor scale for us.
Definitely.
Terrific. So I know that you do some classes and things where you're located, Shepherdville Field Market, right next door to that.
Right next door.
So tell me a little bit about some of the offerings you have at Roots.
So what we have, we specialize in personal and small group training. We do stand-up paddleboard out of the Leonardtown Wharf during the summer months. And we do aerial yoga. And everything we do is around feeling good so that you can live your best life. We also offer classes like Pilates and boot camps and things like that. But yeah, we just want people to feel good.
So you are a full-service fitness area.
Full-service fitness
That's
center.
amazing. So real quick, if someone wants to sign up for your classes, how are they going to reach you?
Our website, rootsupfitness.com.
Okay, so your classes are there. They can sign up, get healthy, and right, it's the end of the year. Sometimes we do a lot of this, but we also need to make sure that we're healthy.
And we do have a podcast, Feel Good, Live Better, and we also have a YouTube channel, so we have lots of videos on there. So people are more than welcome to go to those places and see what we're all about.
Yeah, that's terrific. Thank you for joining me today. I cannot wait to dig into this. Kathy, Jen, Roots Up in Fitness.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Hi, I'm John. I'm the owner of Linear Surveys. I'm also a singer for a band Comeback Iris from here in Leonardtown. And this is my wife, April.
Hi, I'm April. I'm an owner at Escape Salon and Spa here in Leonardtown, and we like to boat.
So we lived in St. Mary's County for pretty much our whole lives. I moved away for 6 years. I was in the U.S. Coast Guard. We're very avid boaters, as April mentioned. A couple Thursday nights ago, we usually go out for date night on Thursdays for dinner, and we were talking about Sweet Bay. And there's an accident in town, so we decided to take our boat out and go around the point to St. Clements Bay to Morris Point for dinner. On this particular night, I was driving, I was getting the boat ready, messing with the electronics and the chart plotter. It was about a half an hour before dark. About a half hour before dark, you would say? And I was busy looking where we were going, and she spotted him first, spotted Luke first.
Yeah, I just looked over and I something just looked unfamiliar. It looked a little strange, not like something you normally see on the water, but I didn't really know what it was. So I looked over at John and I said, "What is that?"
Yeah, and it was a person. So we were kind of going out of Breton Bay, and he was over to our side. So first glance, we were like, "Did we stop?" It was kind of out of place, being late, and water was getting cold this time of year.
Yeah, because people swim. We live on the water as well, and people swim by and for athletic reasons. But this was different. It was cooler outside. It was a little late, so we thought, let's go check on this person and make sure they're okay.
Yeah, this was not an athletic swim. Yeah, so he looked. Something just looked off. He was swimming very slowly. So we turned around, pulled up alongside him, and tried to throw him a life ring, but he was just too worn out to even grab a hold of anything. So we backed up to him, cut the motors off, and pulled him on board. And he was definitely cold, really cold.
Yeah.
But
so our boat has a cabin, so we were able to turn the heat on, and we had blankets. So John carried him down there, and we got him warmer and called 911. Once we talked to 911, we figured out where we should meet the EMS, and so we decided to meet them at the Breton Bay Community Pier.
Yep. So after we actually got to meet Luke at a later date, when he went to the hospital and they checked him out, made sure everything was okay. We got to meet Luke, which was great, and got to hear his side of the story and everything that happened. And I definitely would like to elaborate on the multiple small things that happened to lead up to an almost very bad situation. When you're stand-up paddleboarding, there is a tether, and it's good to use the tether, because if you lose your balance and you fall, a lot of times you end up kicking the paddleboard out from underneath you. And if you have a wind or a current and you're already tired, it's going to move. The board's going to move a lot faster than you are, because it's on top of the water, and it's going to move fast. So definitely keep your tether on. Life jackets are good, because even if you're a good swimmer and you're used to, and you have good balance, you lose balance, you fall, you smack your head on the side of a board, lose consciousness. You're not going to be able to swim at that point. So definitely wear your life jacket. If it's an inflatable life jacket, make sure the CO2 cartridge is not expired and it's plugged into the device. So that way when you do fall in the water, it will automatically inflate. If that doesn't happen, you use the little tube on the side to inflate it with your mouthpiece, and then you will avoid a bad situation.
Or they have the ones that go around the waist. That way they don't have to inflate, they're just ready. and then they give you more range of motion for movement when you're paddleboarding as well.
Yeah. We were really happy that we happened to be at the right place at the right time at that particular night, because if we hadn't have been, and if April hadn't had her glasses on and saw him, it would have been really bad.
Yeah, by the time we got to him, he wouldn't have had much longer before he may not have made it back.
Yeah.
So we were just very happy that, it was a different outcome.
Absolutely. So at the end of the evening, we still were able to make it to dinner, and Luke was able to make it out of the water. And that weekend, we were able to meet Luke. He's from Florida, and turns out some of his family lives here in Leonardtown with us. So it was a great end to an almost bad night.
In the end, we're just thankful that we were in the right place at the right time, and that he's still able to be here with his family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God definitely had a hand in it.
Despite the challenges of 2020, I think we definitely have a lot to be thankful for.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hey guys, John Vallandigham here. Some of you guys know me from the band Comeback Iris, based out of St. Mary's County. Today I'm going to do a song for you guys called Tomorrow, and the artist is Chris Young. I hope you guys enjoy it. Tonight I'm gonna give it a one last time. Right here strong in these arms of mine. Forget all the regrets that are bound to follow. We're like fire and gasoline. I'm no good for you, you're no good for me. We only bring each other tears of sorrow. But tonight I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. I'll be stronger. I'm gonna break down and call you up. My heart cries out for you. And tomorrow, you won't believe it. When I pass my house, I won't stop. How bad I want to. But tonight I'm gonna give it a one last time. Right here strong in these arms of mine. Forget all the regrets that are bound to follow. We like fire and gasoline. I'm no good for you, you're no good for me. We only bring each other tears of sorrow. But tonight I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Baby, when we're good, you know we're great. It's too much sand for us to think there's anything we're trying to save. Tonight I'm gonna give it a one last time. Rock you strong in these arms of mine. Did all the regrets that are bound to follow. We only bring each other tears of sorrow. Tonight, I'm gonna love you like there's no
gonna let you go and walk away like every day I said I would. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I'm here with Tommy McKay of McKay's Family Markets. Tommy, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
So we're here enjoying this amazing dinner at downtown Leonardtown at the Fenwick Inn, and you have brought with you this amazing plate of goodness. Tell me what we have here.
Well, we have the traditional Southern Maryland stuffed ham, and it's a corned ham. Most people in the county know by now what it is. So it's stuffed with cabbage, kale, onions, spices, and then it's steamed. And we feature this really all year now. We used to only have it at holidays, but we try to have it year round. But certainly during the holidays in St. Mary's County, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, you have to have stuffed ham.
Oh, absolutely. So can customers come in and actually order this as a tray?
We do advise that you go ahead and order for the holidays because, especially this year, it's getting more difficult with the COVID challenges that we have, trying to get staff enough together to do the hams and maintain safety. In addition to that, we're having shortages of some stuff, especially spices. McCormick kept their plants closed for a long time and really having trouble getting enough spices to finish the production that we normally would do. So I advise you to order ahead, but we try to have plenty for walk-up as well. We do our best. But
All right.
I would order.
So order early, definitely, with the holidays coming. And tell us a little bit about where you're located.
So we're in Leonardtown at the Shops of Britton Bay on Route 5. We also have a store in Charlotte Hall on Route 5, and we also have a store in Hollywood on Route 245. And we're soon going to open after the first of the year. We're going to open in California.
That's amazing. I was wondering if you were going in there. I was very excited about that. Terrific. Well, Tommy, thank you so much. Are you open 7 days a week? Are there any days
We're
you're
open
closed?
7 days a week. I'd like to mention real quickly, if I can, Don, on Thursday through Sunday, December 10th through the 13th, we have our annual Christmas cookie walk where we have about 40 different varieties of seasonal cookies. You come in, we have a Christmas gift box, and you put the cookies in, and you get gifts for offices, for neighbors. It's really great. And also a few boxes of cookies for your kitchen counter.
Yes, because you have to treat yourself to cookies.
Yes.
And I can't wait for that. Terrific. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Can't wait to dig into this. Thank you all for joining us. I'm here with Jeff Lewis from the Front Porch in downtown Leonardtown. Jeff, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So we're getting ready to sit down and have this amazing dinner, and you have brought. Okay, so it's good that it's still here because I was about to attack it. But tell me what we got here.
Fried turkey.
Amazing, fried turkey.
Fried turkey.
Did you just make this?
We made it yesterday. Actually, we did a video. We made it yesterday. So
But you made it at the Front Porch. Okay.
We did. Well, actually, we made it. We fried it at the wharf. We fried it right down at the
Oh,
wharf.
that's
right down at the wharf.
good stuff.
Yeah, a nice open
That's-
backdrop.
Oh, that's good stuff. So, is this something that you typically offer on your menu?
So it has. We've done fried turkey pot pies in the past. This year we're not offering it, but this is a dish that is very special to me. This is something that for Thanksgiving, actually I learned how to fry turkey from my father. And now that when we go to Thanksgiving, we actually have a turkey fry-off. He does his three different ways, and we share it with our whole family. And I do mine 3 different ways, and of course every year I win because I'm better at it.
Well, there we go. But thanks to Dad, right?
Thanks to Dad. Yep.
Keeping the family tradition going.
That's it.
amazing.
That's it. Yep.
The Front Porch is located where?
22770 Washington Street, right in historic Canton.
That's amazing. And you have a full menu of lunch, dinner. Tell me what you got.
Southern coastal cuisine. So it's a seafood concentration, but also with like a southern flair. Upscale, but everyone knows your name. So I like to say it's big enough to get the job done, but small enough to remember.
Oh, that's amazing. Like, can't wait. So, open every day?
7 days a week, and then on Sunday it's just brunch, 10 to 3, and then Monday through Thursday we open at 11 a.m. till 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. till 10 p.m.
Terrific. Well, I can't wait to grab this and some more
enjoy
other
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm Arlie. I am the kitchen manager here at the Good Earth Natural Foods Company. Our focus here is all around health, healthy mind, healthy body. Today we're making a poached pear for your Thanksgiving dinner. Come on in. So here we are in the Healthy Lifestyle Kitchen in the Good Earth. We make soups, smoothies, sides, and sauces that are all vegan, gluten-free. Today we're going to make a poached pear for Thanksgiving dinner. So we're going to start with pear. We're going to peel our pears. This is a boss pear. You can use any pear you like. These ones tend to hold up better for poaching. They hold their firmness better. So we're just going to peel that real quick. You just want to get all the skin off so that you expose the flesh of the pear so that it'll pick up all the nice colors and flavors that we're going to be cooking. So once you have your clean pear, you're going to put it in the pot. And then we're going to use a nice deep red wine. If you don't drink alcohol, you can use a non-alcoholic. Either that or, regular red wine is fine. Rule of thumb is if you're not going to drink it, don't use it. So you always want to make sure you're not using the cheapest wine you can find. Once we do that, we're going to add some star anise. Just 1 or 2 pieces, little stars. Give it a nice flavor. A little cinnamon. You can use sticks or chips, or if all you have in the house is powder, you can use powder. Some cloves. Just a few. If you like the flavor, you can always add more. If you don't like it, you can take it out. Peppercorns. Give it a little spice. And then a little nutmeg. A little nutmeg. You can use the fresh pods and grate those directly, or you can use powder. Just a little bit. And then some fresh blackberries. If you like raspberries, you can use those. You can use frozen if that's all you have as well. So you pop those straight into the wine. And then you're going to turn on your stove. You want to bring it up to a boil and then turn it down to a real low heat so it'll just kind of simmer. If your poach isn't completely submerged, you're going to want to rotate it. Make sure you flip it so that the color gets everywhere. Takes about half hour or so to poach, and you can make one, you can make as many as you like. So while the pear is simmering, we'll get started on the sauce. Normally I would use a mascarpone cheese. It's kind of similar in texture to a cream cheese, a little softer. We are a vegan kitchen here, so we picked up a vegan cream cheese instead. You'll do a little bit of lemon. I like lemon zest at the microplane. And then you just grate that right into the cream cheese. And then a little bit of coconut sugar, or you can use regular sugar. And then date syrup will help add a little sweetness as well. So a little about me. I have a degree in culinary management from a school in California. I have been here at the Good Earth for about 2.5 months. Just trying to update all the recipes and make them simple, easy, and practical for people to make at home. These that we make here in the kitchen are here available in store. Soon I'm hoping to get them all put up on our website so that we can have that easily available for our customers. So you're going to want to, during the cooking process, unless your pear is completely submerged in wine, you're going to want to go through and just flip it over. That way you can get an even coating of poaching liquid. Once your pear's been cooked, you can go ahead and take it off the heat. And then you'll want to let it rest and cool. While you're doing that, you want to turn up the heat on your wine, and you're going to reduce that so it's almost a syrup. Depending on how much wine you have in the pot, the reduction process should take about 5 to 10 minutes. So once you've reduced your wine down to a syrup, you're going to want to strain it to get all of the chunks of stuff out. So you can just use your regular strainer, pour it straight out of the pot. And then you'll have a nice glossy syrup. So now we're going to go ahead and make the sauce, or the cream base that we're going to do. Normally it would be a mascarpone since we are a vegan kitchen. We're going to go ahead and use a vegan cream cheese. If you're not vegan, you can use whatever regular cream cheese you like. We're going to go ahead and just put that into the bowl. You'll want to leave it out at room temperature for a few minutes to kind of let it thaw, get to room temperature so it's easier to work with. This is especially true if you use regular cream cheese and not vegan, as it tends to be a little thicker. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a lemon and microplane and zest the whole lemon skin into, so it'll give it a nice fresh citrus flavor. So once you get your lemon zested, you go ahead and mix all of the zest in. Then we're going to add a little bit of coconut sugar. You can adjust this as much or as little as you want, depending on how sweet you want it. Again, you're going to mix that in really well. The cream cheese, the coconut sugar, and then this date syrup that we use, you can get here in the store. Date syrup is going to add a little bit more sweet. The coconut sugar is not quite as sweet as regular sugar. So just to bump it up a little bit and get that extra sweetness without having to add a whole bunch of sugar. So you mix that up really good. Alright, so once you get it all nice and mixed, we can go ahead and start plating. So next we're going to go ahead and set up this dish. You'll take a little bit of the cream cheese mixture and put it at the bottom of your plate. If you want to get fancy and use a piping bag, you can do that. You can just use a spoon too. Then very carefully you're going to take your pear and put it right in the middle of the cheese so it stands up nice and pretty. And then the reserved sauce, you'll just pour it very nicely from the top and let it drizzle down the sides. You can stop there, or you can always just put a few extra little berries to make it pretty. So one thing I love about this dish is it's super simple, but it turns out very elegant looking. It's a perfect ending for your Thanksgiving meal, and it's something that isn't pumpkin or traditional.
Hi, I'm Donna with the Fenwick Inn, and we are here to present a buffet spread for your Thanksgiving feast. This is Mary with the town florist, and she was so gracious as to bring all the greens in and decorate this beautiful table, and how the foods were layered. So Mary, would you like to tell them what you did?
Yes, I took some Leland cypress, which you can use some of your products from your home, and I incorporated with bruscus, that's this one, and then I added the seeded eucalyptus. Eucalyptus comes in many forms. what I've done here is used a leucodendron, and then you can use some of your silks, or your, they call them permanent botanicals, your cinnamon sticks from your kitchen, some pampas grass, again, Leland cypress.
These look so real. Are they real?
No, they're so, but you could use your apples from your home just to put a pick in them.
Yeah.
Then for a little bit of height, we use the Peruvian, which is also called the Australian lily, and they're done in pumpkins. Now, you also could, instead of using a ceramic pumpkin, you could use a real pumpkin and just carve it out and put your arrangement in it that way. So we've done it with, and we just incorporated the ribbons and the colors. You could go further by adding apples all throughout your design. And so that's what, you know, we've done with this.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. We added corn that we had here at the Fenwick Inn, and some pumpkins that we had, and then you would just simply, these are just rough cut wood blocks that we use when we do a buffet. You always want to start out with your buffet platter, the largest thing being the highest point. So what we did is we put raw boards down, and then we place the plates on the raw boards, so that whenever you're decorating or doing a table, you never have a straight line. It needs to come just like
different heights,
an ocean. So, and the eye will just go through, and you'll be more amazed about how many things you can get because of the layering that you have. So dishes could go down here, and if this was raised another one, you could add another one as well. So you could add a lot to a small table. This is just an 8-foot table, but yeah. We're really good. So we hope this helps everybody, and you'll give it a try. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Lauren Zimmerman. I'm the winemaker here at Porta Leonardtown Winery, and you may not think it, but we were absolutely devastated by a torrential flood on August 4th when Hurricane Isaias came through. And this hurricane was a record breaker. It was the 9th hurricane of the season, which broke history as the most hurricanes before August. And that in itself is a big reason why we flooded so terribly. The ground was super saturated. We've had record rainfalls, over 45 inches of rain throughout the summer. And everything was just so saturated that when this storm came through, it flooded the McIntosh Creek. And this was literally a raging river coming through our patio. So you can see behind me, our patio furniture was completely swept away. It went down a mile down the creek. Our vineyard was torn out. We had our stage was flipped over, and it was just heartbreaking. And our gazebo was flooded, and we had over 4.5 feet of water in our storage building, which thankfully all of our tanks were empty at the time. We had just bottled, so the wines were all completely safe, and it was just the walls, the cardboard, our equipment, our forklift, our delivery van, everything was underwater, so it was definitely heartbreaking, but we were very, very fortunate to have the help of the community to help us with the cleanup, and we had a lot of response from our club members, and we had over 50 people come in and volunteer their hours. Some did multiple days to help us clean up, and we just couldn't thank them enough. We had people washing bottles, washing floors, buckets, you know, everything that needed to be cleaned. And we even had ServPro come in and tear out some walls. We had to tear out the insulation. We had 1.5 feet of water in our tasting room, which unfortunately we had just remodeled just 2 years ago, so it was all brand new. So we had to tear a lot of it out, and we were closed for 2 weeks. And when we finally reopened, it was for sales, bottle sales to go. And actually we just reopened for tastings and live music, and it is, as you can see, very busy. Everybody's so happy that we're reopened, and everyone's happy to be back. And again, we just couldn't be more thankful for the help of the community. Social coffee, they would bring our volunteers coffee, and the front porch in Leonardtown was also really eager to help, so we appreciate the help from local businesses as well. We couldn't have done it without them. So despite the flood, we're super excited to be back open and operating. We're open for tastings as well as live music on the patios every weekend, and we have food trucks, and we're going to be celebrating our 10th anniversary on November 13th. So you're welcome to come in, do a tour of the tank room, and we have samples to give out of our new release, the 10th anniversary red, as well as barrels or tank samples we're going to do too. So it's a great opportunity to come out and say hi, and we haven't seen you for a while. We'd love to see you.
I'm here with Lauren Zimmerman from Port of Leonardtown Winery. Lauren, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
I'm so excited about this. We're getting ready to enjoy an amazing dinner, but you have brought the goodies. You're going to do a little bit of information on wine pairings really quick. So tell me a little bit about what I have in my glass here.
So this is our rosé, Port of Leonardtown rosé, and it's one of my favorite pairings for Thanksgiving dinner because it pairs amazing with turkey as well as meat. So it's kind of the go-to wine. It's just a touch sweet, so it's kind of caters to both dry and sweet drinkers when you have your family over, and it's a mix of every kind of taste preference. So it covers best of both worlds. So it's a great wine to choose for the Thanksgiving feast.
I love it. And the red that we have here?
Yeah, so our 10th anniversary is a very special red. It's going to be released on the 10th or the Friday the 13th, and it will be available for tasting at the Port of Leonardtown Winery for that weekend only. And it's a phenomenal blend of 4 different grape varieties. It's a nice dry red. It's got black cherry, barrel aged. It's got the toasty vanilla flavor, and it's definitely worth it, and it's to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the winery.
That's amazing. That's so exciting.
Yeah, so
yay, well, I'll drink to that. So, really quick, Port of Leonardtown Winery is located where?
So we are right here in Leonardtown. We're just off the Newtown Neck Road, right in beautiful Leonardtown Park. And we're open Thursday through Sunday, so you're welcome to bring your pets, bring your kids. We're right in the park, so there's lots of play. And we have live music, lots of reasons to come in.
Terrific. So if someone wanted to get in touch with you, where do you find you?
So you can visit us on our Facebook page or on the website, polwinery.com. And we're also on Instagram, and we regularly post what the musicians are going to be playing on the weekend, so check it out.
Terrific. Thanks for being here.
thank you all for coming. But I will be very short and sweet. I just want to introduce the wines that you're enjoying tonight from Port of Leonardtown Winery. For those that don't know, my name's Zimmerman. I'm the winemaker at Port of Leonardtown. So we're enjoying the rosé tonight, and it is the perfect pairing for Thanksgiving dinner because it not only pairs amazingly with turkey, but also with ham, especially Southern Maryland stuffed ham. And this wine is all grapes grown right here in Southern Maryland. It is the winner 2 years in a row of Best Rosé in Maryland, so we're very proud of this wine. And it is just a touch sweet, so it kind of caters to both the dry and the sweet wine drinkers. It's something for everybody, and it has just bursting strawberry, melon flavors, and it just goes perfectly with the turkey. And also, we have a very special red wine that is a sneak preview. So this wine is not yet released, so you guys get the first taste tonight. And it is our 10th anniversary. So this is celebrating the winery's 10th year of being open since 2010. And it's a really amazing blend. I call it a super blend. It has Blanc Frankish, Merlot, Barbera, Petit Verdot, grapes in it, and it's barrel aged, so it has like this toasted vanilla, lots of like black cherry flavors, and nice and dry, so perfect for your Thanksgiving feast. And we are going to be releasing this on Friday the 13th, November Friday the 13th. Easy date to remember, and you can come in and taste it for that weekend only, and then it'll be just for sale only after that. So come on in, and we'd love to see you.
That was fun. That was a really cool event.
Oh, yeah. The food was really good.
That was amazing.
Full. Everything was so delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
The wine, I think, might be one of my favorite parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fried turkey.
And that, what was the red? Was a special blend?
The 10th anniversary red. So
Yeah.
new release coming out next week. So
Yeah.
you got the sneak preview of the wine.
And the
Yes.
table, well, was fabulous.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
We all did. Yeah, it was really cool.
It's a very
Really.
special thing.
Yeah.
And my table at home is not normally that fancy, but it was very special to have those nice touches to really make the event something special.
So if anybody would like more information on having an event here at the Fenwick House, please contact us through our email.
thefenwickin@gmail.com. To find the perfect locally grown wine to accompany your Thanksgiving feast, visit us at Port of Leonardtown Winery Thursday through Sunday. Hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining us today here at the Fenwick Inn. We wish all of you a very safe and happy holiday season. For more information on Leonardtown and great future programs, check us out at www.visitleonardtownmd.com. From our Leonardtown family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.